Kenny, this week, one of the bigger games for you guys in recent times, giving them the make-up of the table at the moment and getting to the pointy end of the season?
It's always a good game, a big game against Zebras, and obviously this time around it's exciting for both clubs with the nearest challenges to Olympia, so it's a big match.
So you make up the deficit, they're going to have to slip up, I suppose, for you guys, and you guys have to keep winning.
I think so. I think, between ourselves and Zebras, we've got to beat Olympia when we play them to give ourselves a chance. So, one game at a time, that's how we take it. Straight up on Saturday is Saturday is Olympia. Sorry, I'll get this right in a minute. Is it Sunday we play? Sunday against Zebras. Yeah.
And 3 points over Zebras, would that all but snuff them out for their title hopes they've got?
I don't think so, because they have them to play the following week. So there's still, while there's points to play for, everybody's got a chance. But as we keep saying, when you're top of the ladder and you're clear of the path, you've got to just keep going. And Olympia are in good space at the moment. You've got good players, they're well led, and it is up to us to go out there and win our games now.
You worried about these new recruits they brought in during the week at all?
No, I don't know. I mean, I don't know the African lad at all, but certainly Sherman's a fair player. He was a good player here before he went away, and he's been playing at a reasonable level in England, and his quality, so he's a good pick-up for them. But, our concern must be us. We have to work on ourselves and improve our own play. We have a big game coming up down the track, so everybody's fighting for a place, training hard, and the situation's good.
How do you feel, I guess, if Olympia go on and win the title? It'd be unusual because you've won the last two. Is it going to hurt you a little bit to see them go on and win it when everyone associates you guys with the titles here?
We're there to be knocked off, and Olympia have done a good job this year. And, if that happens, then we'll get on with preparing for the following year when that comes around and trying to challenge them and knock them off straight away, But when you've won 6 or 7 premierships, it's a nice position to be in, but sometimes you're going to be beaten and you've got to accept that and move on. And we don't want to get into a rebuilding phase neither. We need to make sure that next year the squad is as competitive again. We build on what we've produced this year and push forward. I do feel, and not making excuses, that we've had a little bit of bad luck this year with injuries and having to move our home games away from Darcy Street because of the state of the ground at the time. So, maybe it'll level up.
How much of a speed bump has that been, not being able to play at Darcy Street?
Well, I think you miss playing on your home ground. Darcy Street, when the stands have got a few supporters in there, there's a great atmosphere, it brings the best out of you. So I think for anybody to play their home games away, it's difficult. I mean, Olympia have a great record at Warrior Park, that's a fortress for them, and they made it so, and we can do the same with Darcy Street.
Can Tassie's NPL reps, are they the league winners or the final series winners?
The league.
So
in the NPL
series,
the league. Whoever wins the league plays in the NPL.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't think it's a top 4 at the end.
How's Matty Lewis? You worried about his calf at all?
No, Matty Lewis trained freely last night. As long as there's no reaction, he'll be in the squad. The only doubt we have now is Daniel Brown. He pulled out a train last night with probably a mild hamstring strain, so we'll check on Daniel today and just see where we are.
And Schmidt, is he ready to...
Schmidt will probably come back through the 20s. It's maybe not quite ready yet for seeing him at this stage. But again, a lot will depend on Matty's situation and of course Daniel Brown.
Are you tempted to rest Matty with this FFA Cup game coming up?
Maybe more so Daniel, because he's on cards as well, so we have to weigh all that up and make sure we make the right decisions. But at the moment we're trying to pick our best team for the game against Zebras, and we feel we have the players who can do a good job.
We had a bit of a look at Guy Boyle jumped online and had a look at him or anything like
No,
that?
I haven't had a look, but I have good connections in Sarawak, so
Yeah.
What do they reckon?
What's the feedback?
we'll find out on Sunday. But I think we have the players who can cause them problems at the back. If Zebras are looking to make changes, then that might be to their detriment. You know, they've had a good run. The players that have gone into the side have done really well. So if they want to bring players in and make changes now, that's their call. But maybe we can capitalise on that.